Hey guys, I'm back. Okay, so it's brought to my attention that the first half of that last live, you guys didn't even hear me. So I need to do a mic check, mic check. All right. My apologies. But listen, I'm not gonna look. Just like anything else, life happens and sometimes you gotta go do it again. So I'm coming in there one more time and share this information with you. Somebody must have needed this information because I'm back, right? All right. So let's go ahead and dig in. Talking about preparing for 2025. Listen, guys, there are a series of questions you need to ask yourself right now, today. What lessons did you learn in the past year and how have they shaped you? What did you do last year to shape you? All right. What are you most proud of accomplishing? And what areas can you improve in? What habits or mindsets held you back? You know what? Right here, we talking mind. What happened up here to hold you back? Was it doubt? Worrying about what other people say? What was it? Did you get into what's called analysis paralysis? What was it? What is your vision for the coming year? Vision is key word. Said that last time. What is your vision for the coming year? And what steps will you take to achieve your goals? Mindset for a new beginning. The battlefield is in the mind, y'all. I don't care about whatever situation that you're faced with. You know, um, a lot of times people have a tendency to worry, right, about life situations, worry about what other people are saying, wary of what about what could happen. And then once you get to the other side of that wearation, you realize you shouldn't worry because it wasn't as bad as you thought it was. But the battlefield is in the mind. Mindset, mastering the philosophy, motivation, and drive needed in life. The philosophies, those thoughts, the knowledge, the existence of who you are, behind those actions, the reasoning that you do certain things, your mindset. This is what we're going to focus on going into 2025. What should that mindset look like? Excuse me. First of all, you have to have vision. Vision is not something that's seen with the physical eyes. Vision is something that's at the core of your being. Vision is something that's internal. Those dreams, those aspirations, those desires, those things that you want out of life. The worst thing that could happen to you is that you're on your deathbed and all around you, you see sad faces of all the dreams, all the goals, all the hopes, the inventions, the solutions that are around you that you could have had in this life. But they know that they will die with you. Vision, that internal thing that gives you the drive to want to succeed. Vision is like a GPS system. When you have those goals and dreams within yourself, those things that you want to do, and I'm gonna use this as an example, like a pastor that only has 20 members, or even a school that has uh, a small enrollment, or maybe a job that has a few clients, but the vision inside sees something grander. See, that vision is like a GPS system. You know what your GPS system, when you start to drive and you get off course, that GPS system will bring you back to the path in which you need to be on to get to your destination in the most efficient manner. That's what vision is like. A clear vision. All right. Visionaries. All right. Elon Musk. Hey, want electric cars. No one saw it. Look at all the Teslas that are out there, even the trucks. Get SpaceX going to the moon. Going to Mars. Oh, no one's gonna go to Mars. Now they're paying $400,000 to fly. I believe it's 50,000 miles up into the air. I think the closest star is over 100 million light years away. But that 50,000 is a big difference, right? You're gonna fly up there just to see the stars, but you're gonna pay 400,000 for that experience. But nevertheless, he's a visionary, and he put those things in place, and people are gravitating towards them. You can't go anywhere. You go to the store right now, you're gonna see a Tesla. Steve Jobs. Remember when Apple came on the scene? Remember the pod had the Apple pod with all the music on it? Because before that point in time, we had the CD players, we had radios, we used to carry around. But then with the Apple came forward with their little pod with all the genre of music in that little unit that you could carry around. It innovated how we listen to music. And look what he's done with the Mac and the iPhone as well. What Apple has done, Steve Jobs is gone. But the innovation and the vision of a person is what I'm trying to talk about. Mark Zuckerberg, he was a recluse, right? He didn't know how to engage in people on a regular basis, or he didn't feel comfortable talking to people. So he created a forum in which he could have conversations with people where he was comfortable. And now we're on it right now with this broadcast on Facebook. Reed Hastings, possibly one day he just got fed up. He went to take his DVD back to Blockbusters, and they charged him one more time for a fee for rewinding that DVD. And he just, if I could just figure out a way to not have to deal with this, bringing this DVD back, being charged this fee over and over again. So Netflix was created. Larry Page, Sergey Brin. Talking visionaries and mindset now. At one point in time, the internet, for you guys that have been around for a while, out on the internet, used to type in some prompts in the DOS. It'd just be a screen to come up with a bunch of links on it. And you would click to the link and it would take you here. You go to another link. But trying to find something was a process that you had to you had to have a special skill. But Larry Page and Sergey Brin saw what an interface would look like. And they created Google. But see, visionaries, they had it here and they brought it into the physical. And that's what we have to do now in 2025. Those visions that we have within ourselves, we have to bring it into the physical. Here's the exercise for you. Embrace this, y'all. Close your eyes. Not right now, but on another occasion. Feel what it would feel like to have all the things that you want in this life. Feel what it would feel like walking into your dream home. Driving your car. Feel what it would feel like driving your dream car. Feel what it would feel like being on that vacation that you always wanted to go on. That African safari. Maybe you want to go to Antarctica. Maybe you want to go to Ireland or one of the islands. Feel what that would feel like. Embrace that feeling. You're a business owner. Feel what it would feel like to have more customers than you know what to do with. That your problem is having to find out a way to service all your customers effectively because there's so many people coming to you for service. Feel what that would feel like having a problem like that. Feel what it would feel like to be successful in writing that book, creating that song. Embrace those feelings of success in your vision is what you have to do in 2025 and bring it forward into the physical because we're talking about action. We're not just talking about vision. We're talking about putting intent behind the vision. Remember this too, all right? When you share your vision with others, don't get upset because they can't catch your vision. Because vision, again, is not something that you see with the physical eyes. It's your responsibility to bring that vision into the physical plane. And then those around you will see, and it may enhance their life when you're able to do the things that you're able to do. And then they're able to partake with you, bringing them along, or actually having them to now have vision for themselves. And here's another thing as you have success, because you're going to have success, because I see it, you out there having successes. I see it, success. I'm speaking life into your vision. Success. When you have success and others begin to hate on you, realize this one thing that it may not be intentional. Now, you do have haters, but just realize this it may not be intentional for some people. Because when you achieve certain goals, when you're able to achieve certain successes, you become the reflection of that person. It's like you're holding up a mirror. Your success is like a mirror to them. And when they look into the mirror, they can't see your successes, but they see what they're not doing in their life. So remember that. Some people you got to give a pass. That's why you don't embrace the hateration, the hateism. You don't embrace that. You don't let them rent space in your head. It doesn't make a difference to you if a person is with you or against you, as long as you're doing what you know that you're doing what you're supposed to do. And sometimes you don't even tell your vision out loud to individuals as well. Because you remember what happened to Joseph when he told his brothers, he wound up as a slave in Egypt in Potiphar's house, right? So in 2025, it's about putting action behind your vision. Why wasn't how of mindset. Now, we're talking about innovation in life. Innovation in life is about blending creativity, resilience, and courage to break through the limiting beliefs, right? Taking those things that are inside of you and stepping out and moving forward. Not having the unknown. There's a such thing as you have unconscious ignorance. You don't know what you don't know. Conscious ignorance. Okay, I don't know. Okay, but you're not putting forth effort to learn, right? And then it goes on, but I'm not going to go into all of that right now. But I'm just saying, what you don't know, but you step forward. You have to step forward. Then you have unconscious incompetence, right? Okay, you know what you don't know, but then you're unconscious as to how to do it because you're incompetent. But I don't know how to do it. I know I need to learn something because now I have conscious ignorance. I know what I don't know, but now I have unconscious incompetence. And then you get to conscious incompetence. Okay, I know what I need to do a certain thing, right? So now I got to, but I haven't put forth effort to get it done. You have unconscious incompetence. Excuse me, conscious incompetence. You know what you need to do. Stop playing. And then you have unconscious competence. Okay, I'm doing it right, but I'm kind of winging it. Haven't mastered it, which is the goal, to master. Because once you master it, then you have conscious competence. And once you have conscious competence, you're able to move to the next level. You're able to teach your competence to the others that are around you. When you bring that into the physical, you did. Then you have the mindset core traits, curiosity. You should always be asking why. You ever get upset when someone asks you why? You shouldn't be upset when someone asks you why. You should be able to explain the situation in which you are partaking in. If you can't explain it, then you need to go ask someone why or find out why. And you have to have an open mind, hearing other people's ideas. You can't want to always have people around you that agree with you. If that's you and you just want people around you that agree with you and you don't want people to disagree with you, you might as well be talking to the man in the mirror. He's going to agree with you 100% of the time, but you don't grow from that. Core traits. You got to be a risk taker. You got to try different things. You can't stay with the status quo. You just can't continue to do the same thing the same way every day and expect to grow. You got to try something new. Creativity. Again, trying something new, creating something new, bringing some thoughts together, bringing a group of people together, which we'll talk about in a moment, coming together to create something that has never been before in the physical realm. See, when they tell you there's nothing new under the sun, they're not talking about things in the physical. They're talking about things in the spiritual. There's nothing new. Because when you come to this plane, the Creator provides you everything that you need to be successful in this life. Adaptability. You have to be able to adapt because change is constant. If you think things never change, let me show you my high school picture. You know what I mean? Look at your high school picture. Change is constant. Then you got to have persistence. You got to go and do it each and every day. You got to put in the work. Persistency. I'm here every week. I don't know how many people are out here looking at my podcast, even if they even care about it, but that's okay. Because if one person is able to grab something from this broadcast and put it to use in their life and they're productive, I am a success in what it is that I'm doing. Because I believe this is my purpose behind me and I'm putting action with it. Key behaviors in mindset. Experimental, trying different things. Okay, but here's the thing though. You're gonna fail. Okay? You're gonna fail in life. But you fail and fail and fail and fail and fail and fail till you succeed. Edison, 10,000 times. He failed 10,000 times to create a light bulb. Collaboration. Embrace those that are around you. Because we were meant to be communal people, not individuals. We were meant to be in a communion together. You're more powerful when you collaborate with others because you have that focus in the same direction. You create this mastermind where you have these innovations that come about just by being in the same proximity of each other or having the same focus, in the same drive, in the same trying to get to the same point, the same destination of success in life and business. There's no fun at the top or bottom by yourself. You realize that? You're in business. You can't be in business by yourself. You need customers. Collaboration. continuously learning. We evolve each and every day. Going into 2025, if you aren't studying or getting an understanding of the innovations, one of the biggest innovations of our lifetime, because it took generations to go from the agricultural to the industrial, hundreds of years to go from the industrial to the manufacturing, tens of hundreds of years to go from that to the computer age, right? Less time than that to go to the information age. But AI has its own, AI is unprecedented. Unprecedented. You just think how many, when we went from a telephone, right? Calling up, hey, yeah, give me James, and they go to James' house. Or phone booths putting the quarters in the unit, or when it started it was dimes, you know, to everyone having a phone in their home, to now having a computer in your pocket. You have more technology than JFK had when he was president in the palm of your hands now. We're talking about innovations. So I say that to say embracing the failure and embrace the future. Continuously learning, right? Continuously learning, because right now we're right here in the paradigm shift when it comes to AI and automated workflows. These are the things you have to have in business. And it's going to be a part of your everyday life too. And going back into embracing failure, like Edison, he said he didn't fail 10,000 times. He said he figured out 10,000 times how not to make a light bulb. So embrace that failure. It will lead you into your success. When you have a clear vision, it becomes real because you become of value to others. When your vision is brought into this physical realm, then you increase the value of the people that are around you, your friends, your family, your community. Vision empowers you to create change and make a difference when you follow through and you have a clear vision and you put the work behind it, making sure you have intent behind the vision. You know, superpower. You guys ain't see this before, but these next two slides are have issues with them. I'm gonna tell you in advance. But a superpower. Look at Superman. The superpowers he had, he could fly, he had strength, he could run, he had X-ray vision, swim underwater, etc. But listen, do you realize you have a superpower? Purpose is your superpower. And that's the wedding mindset. Purpose is the reason you exist. You think you just here? Come on, brother. Come on. So you just think you're here. Your parents came together and consummated, and you came about, but you have no value. You have nothing. You're just here. You think that's possible? You think the Most High that creates all of us and puts a piece of Him in all of us, which is that purpose, which you'll see in a minute. Do you think that it's just you that you're supposed to just go through life day to day, doing the same old thing with no purpose? You have purpose. You have value. You have innovations. You have inventions inside of you. You have new thoughts, new ideas inside of you. You can change how we even engage in the way we're engaging now. Those innovations are out there. Maybe next time, maybe we won't need a computer and we'll all be in the same room, seeming like a hologram. We've seen those coming about, right? But it's about your purpose, and that starts here. Everything starts in the mind. You're supposed to go and subdue the earth. Everything is under your control. The Creator gave you control over this whole planet. Don't shortchange yourself and think that you don't have purpose in life. And the purpose is the reason you exist. Purpose, power, understanding, remembering, planning, overcoming, seeing, executing. Power, the inner strength, the confidence, the sense of self-worth. It's that thing that's in you, that's deep down in your loins, that you feel. You feel something in you, something different, something special about you. You know it is. You know it's something special about you. In the wee hours of the morning, you feel it. When you wake up early in the morning between 3 and 5, it's calling you. Get out of bed. Come and commune with me. Let me show you who you are. That's you calling you. That's that purpose that's inside of you, that power that's generating down in your loins, ready to be unpacked. You have to unpack that gift, because the Most High that created us all put something in us all, and that's purpose. But the power of the Most High is in you. You have everything that you need for this life. Realize it. Stop making excuses. Realize it. You have everything that you need for this life. If you don't believe me, understand this. You and purpose. Understanding is the bridge between your past and your future. Realizing the things that you've done in your past led you to where you are right now, good, bad, or indifferent. But your future, when you understand that you are in control, you have the ability to present your future in a most powerful position. You can reshape your future, your existence in this plane, by understanding there's an ebb and flow. Good people do bad things, bad people do good things. There's no good and there's no bad. Everyone has a essence of both. There's seasons, there are 4 seasons. Well, it used to be, but there are seasons. There's an ebb and flow. We're dual beings, 2 arms, 2 eyes, 2 nostrils, 2 hands. And understand that decisions that you've made in the past has led you to where you are now. But what you do is you take those decisions, and if it was a negative outcome, and then that thing is brought back in front of you, make a different decision. Or if it was a positive outcome, then you go forward and master it. But don't think you're going to do the same thing over and over again and have something different to happen in your life. You can't do a bunch of negative things in your life and think they're going to be some positive things that happen. You just can't. You got to, there's an ebb and flow, right? There's a season for everything. There's a time to cry. There's a time to laugh, time to reap, time to sow. But understanding these things that you learn from your past experiences to propel your future self into success. All right, remember those dark times when you thought you were in a position that was insurmountable. You were in a bad relationship, that terrible job, that financial situation that was choking the life out of you. You didn't see how you was going to get out of it. Or maybe an illness. that it wasn't sure. They told you that you were going to even die. But remember, you got through it because you're here now. Use that as fuel when those situations occur now. Use that as fuel to push you through those situations. Use that memory as the power behind your driving success to get through whatever you are facing now, because there's a plan, P, for your life. Even yet before you were born, say, I knew you even yet before you were born. There was a plan for your life. But don't take that for granted and don't plan life itself. There's a plan for your life, right? But you have to have a plan in life. Next couple days before 2025, write that plan down. Understand. Without a plan, you plan to fail. But if you don't have a plan written down, you can't measure your forward momentum. Are you getting closer to that goal? Are you getting closer to that success? Do you even know what you're doing in life? What do you feel like when you're going through a situation when you don't write it down? You have a plan. I have a plan. Not up here, but make it physical. So these eyes can see it. Now we're talking about bringing some physical into this realm. You got to write it down. And once you write it down, you're able to measure and celebrate those small successes. It doesn't have to be something great and wait till you celebrate and you get a huge victory. No, those small successes, you have to celebrate those in life. Above all, as you remember and as you plan, know that you are an overcomer. You're a person who triumphs over difficulties and challenges and obstacles in life. Yes, you are. We just finished remembering those a moment ago, didn't we? Those insurmountable situations that you overcame already. Know that you had the resilience and the perseverance and the ability to grow strong enough to go through those adversities. Emerging on the other side of those, though, is a greater self-confidence and a greater success in life. Just on the other side. See yourself. Now we back to vision again. You have to see yourself successful. Know what it looks like, your success. What does your success look like? Know and hear what your success looks like. Embrace it and let it carry you through each and every moment, regardless of what he's saying, what she's saying, regardless of what the situation looks like right now. Know that you are successful because you're an overcomer, and see yourself being successful, and you will be. As a man thinketh, so shall he be. Embrace those feelings of success daily. Already be thankful now. Be thankful now for your success. Already just begin to be thankful now. Have a heart of thanksgiving about all that you have in this life. And I'm talking about your successes. See yourself successful. I'm not talking about, okay, I'm thankful for my roof over my head, clothes on my back, food in the refrigerator. No, I'm talking about your successes. I'm thankful for the businesses. I'm thankful for the clients. I'm thankful that I'm able to send my children to this school. I'm able to help my parents do this. I'm able to take these trips. I'm able to help the church. I'm able to help this organization. I'm able to help the community. School time is coming. I can buy all these backpacks. All right, I can charter this caterer to feed the homeless. I can help individuals in their financial situations by teaching them how to fish. I can give them some financial literacy. I can pay so they can get some financial literacy. Just can't continue to pay someone's life. Anyway, that's another story. but see yourself victorious. But most importantly, you got to execute. All of that goes to naught if you just sit back and you have your vision here, not here, and it doesn't present itself here. You have to execute, move forward with action and carry out that plan. Now, how's it all done? It's not by choices. Choices allow you to change direction. Choices allow you that if you're moving in one direction in life and in business, to change your direction. That's what a choice will do. There must be a metaphoric line drawn in the sand. On one side of the line is a choice. Just like when we were younger, we would get into some type of altercation, we would draw a line. And if you step across that line, then that means we're gonna have to put the dukes up. But the person on the other side of the line, you had a choice. If you stayed on the other side of the line, you could talk and say all you wanted to say. But that person that stayed on that other side of that line, they made a choice not to make a decision. See, choices give you the ability that when there's adverse situations come up in life, where you run back to what's comfortable. You know, maybe you're in business and it's getting tough. It's getting tough. You run back to the job. Oh, we talk about it all the time, male and female. And I'm not talking about anyone, but you run back to that difficult relationship because, hey, that's what you know, place of comfort. You know, they have certain things that they can do for you. You know, you stop going to the gym. All that lactic acid build up in those joints. When you go in there and overdo it that first week, you don't go back no more. No, I'm good. I'm gonna go back to over here. Go back to smoking cigarettes. Start drinking or whatever your facet is, you know, because it's the comfort. It's easy to go back to what you were doing when you weren't progressing. It's easy. But when you make a decision to step across that line, you got to fight. You have to fight. If you, because life hitting you now. Because you made a decision to be a business owner, be in business for yourself, or you want to achieve something in life. You made a decision. Now you got to fight. You got to put those dukes up, right? You got to fight because those challenges are coming. And you're not going back because you made a decision. You didn't make a choice. You made a decision. You jumped off the building. Nothing you can do now. Gravity is in control. You're going down. Now, do you make it when you hit the bottom or not? You know, that's another story. You're in an airplane. That plane is moving up and is leaving the runway. Nothing that you can do. Nothing you can do but get put on that list, and you won't be. You be on trailways going across country, and because you can't get on the plane. You gotta understand. If you're on a diving board, and once you jump and you jump in and dive into that water, you're gonna get wet. It's nothing that you can do in between you hitting the water and you making that decision. It's nothing you can do. But that's what it is in life when you make a decision within yourself that you're gonna do it in 2025. If you haven't made that decision, make that decision, whatever it is that you want. If it's that business, let's do it. If you're in business, let's do it right. Understand, if you're head of a household, you need to have life insurance. Let's do it. Understand that you need to protect your family. Have your will in place. Have the trust in place. Protect your household, your business. Let's do it. Understand that you need to have the right accounts. If you're gaining wealth, understand you got to know what to do with the bag. Make a decision to get educated. Look, guys, Ralph Waldo Emerson, he said, the only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. Don't make excuses like you did in 2024. Make that plan. I don't know if I said this, but this is one of my favorite quotes that I made up. What do you do when your tomorrow is yesterday and you didn't plan for it today? That's a real thought. What do you do when your tomorrow is yesterday and you didn't plan for it today? Tomorrow is right around the corner, y'all. Put your plan in action today and put some intent to get it done behind you. To protect your family, to protect your assets, to protect your legacy. Make that decision. Well, guys, that's what I had. Now you got it all. I had to come back in and do it again for you, but let me thank you for tuning in to another episode of Talking PHAT. My name is Keith Robertson, the Fin Coach. I will see you next time. I really appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule. And if anything that I've said has been of value to you, subscribe to the channel. This is going on to YouTube, the Talking PHAT YouTube channel. I would love for you to go up there and subscribe because I want to move everything to YouTube. I'm here on Facebook now, but I would love to move everything to YouTube. But anyway, guys, remember, action of knowledge leads to power. And like they say on the Get Established show, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. See you next week, Thursday at 8 o'clock. This is Keith Robertson, the Fin Coach. I have just been talking PHAT. Peace and blessings.
Thank you for taking time to tune in to Talking PHAT. As we know better, we must do better, because action of knowledge leads to power. If this content has been useful to you, please like and share. Tune in again. Peace and blessings.